Howdy y'all, what's up, and welcome to another helpful horse hack for non-horsey humans. A mouthful, I know. For today's helpful horse hack, I'm going to be discussing some horse terminology with you guys because it is embarrassing when you go somewhere and you're around equestrians and they're using all this horse lingo like green, broke, lame, all this other kind of stuff, and you're just clueless sitting there going, what are you talking about? So we're going to be discussing that today, and if you already know what the horse terms mean, this video is probably not for you, but you can stay along and watch anyways because it'll be entertaining, hopefully. Let's get into this video. Been around some people that are just clueless as to some horse terminology, and that is totally fine because honestly it doesn't really make that much sense. Like, what is a green horse? There are not green horses unless it's a white horse that's kind of gotten grass stained or something, then maybe you could call it a green horse, but no, there are not green colored horses. So green has nothing to do with a color. It's actually like how well trained they are. So if someone says, oh, that's a really green horse, that means they have not been trained yet to be ridden, or they are just starting to be trained to be ridden and they're not safe yet. They're green broke. What does broke mean? If someone's like, oh, that horse is really broke, or you know, this is kid broke or something broke, you're like, what does broke mean? Broke basically means trained to ride, or like super safe, or you know, bomb proof. There is no bomb proof horse, by the way, but a lot of people like to put bomb proof in ads even though there is no bomb proof horse, because all horses are unpredictable. They have their own minds, own brains, everything. But bomb proof, if you see that, it basically means a bomb could go off beside them and they wouldn't move a muscle. Now, for most horses, that's not the case. Even horses that people claim are bomb proof, because they've never set off a bomb by them, I'm pretty sure. If they have, I feel like the horse would be dead, but anyways, so broke basically means like anybody can ride that horse, like, or like husband safe. What does husband safe mean? I guess apparently most people think that husbands can't ride. I think some can, but apparently the term means husbands can't ride. That's not what it means though. It just means that that horse is safe for a total beginner. You know, like safe for anybody to go hop on that horse. There aren't very many horses that are that way. So people will be like, oh, that horse is broke. Doesn't mean it is. It just means that's what they're saying. But broke basically means trained to ride and safe. Green broke means in the training process of being trained to ride, but not yet safe for anybody. Still in the learning process of being trained to ride. Basically, that's what broke means, and that's what green means. So what does lame mean? That's just kind of like a rough, like somebody was like, oh, that horse is lame, and you're like, no, that's a gorgeous horse. That is not what it means whatsoever. Lame actually means if they are limping or if they are off. Off and lame are kind of interchangeable. They can be used interchangeably, and they both basically mean that the horse is not sound. Sound is also used interchangeably. So lame, off, and sound all kind of go together, and you're like, those words have nothing to do. What? I don't understand this. Don't worry, I get confused with it too. I mean, I know what those terms mean, but like, it's kind of confusing. Kind of like, well, what does lame and off and sound have to do with anything? So basically, it's if the horse is limping, somebody might say, oh, that horse is lame. Someone will also say they are off. They are not sound. Now, a sound horse is moving totally normally. They are fine, that kind of thing. That was what sound means, but not sound is if they are limping or that kind of thing. So that is what sound and lame and off mean. Hopefully that makes sense. Then there's also like the gaits of a horse. There's walk, jog, trot, lope, canter, gallop. And some people also say sprint and that kind of thing. So basically, walking is when, you know what walking is, you know, walking. And jogging is a very slow trot. Trot is an extended jog. Lope is a 3-beat, so it's when you see horses going ta-tun, ta-tun, that makes no sense, but basically lope is a 3-beat. Canter is a extended version and a much bigger version of canter, and then gallop is when they're running, full out running, and sprint, full out running, basically. So then also with the gender, with genders of horses, male or female, they're not referred to necessarily as male or female, which works. I mean, that works. But basically, a female is a mare. A male that is not neutered is a stallion, and a male that is neutered is a gelding. Now, when they are babies, what are they called? The boys are called colts, the girls are called fillies, and a baby horse is called a foal. And a grown horse is called a horse. So I hope this helps. Leave a comment if you have any more questions about horse terminology, if anything confuses you. Make sure to leave a comment and let me know about that. And if you want a part 2 to this video with more horse terminology and discussing that kind of thing, let me know in the comments. And make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed this video and learned anything from it. And consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!